Hi Victory Kids! Today we're starting a new series and we're going to be taking a closer look at who Jesus is. We're going to be special agents on the case to discover more about Jesus. I am Special Agent Amy. I am an investigator, I am clever, I am curious. Would you explore with me? So who is Jesus? We know that he came to earth as a tiny baby, and that's what we celebrate at Christmas. And you might know that he died on the cross to save us from our sins. That's what we remember at Easter. You might remember that during his time on earth, Jesus did lots of kind and amazing things for people. They were called miracles. He healed people from their sickness, he walked on water, and he brought people back to life. But I want to know more about who Jesus is and why he came to earth, and what does it mean for you and me? In the Bible in the New Testament, in the book of John, I have found some clues that Jesus left for us so that we can find out more about who he is. There are lots of times in the book where Jesus used the words I am to describe himself, and each of these times he used a picture or an image to go along with them to explain what he meant. Let's have a look at the clues. So Jesus said, I am the bread of life. I am the light of the world. I am the door. I am the good shepherd. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the way, the truth and the life. And I am the vine. Okay, so these are great clues, but there's some of those that I don't really understand. I thought Jesus was a person. So we're going to look at one of these clues each week to try and work out what they mean. Before we start our research on the clues, I wanted to look at a verse in the Bible where Jesus used the words I am. It's in the book of John, chapter 8, verse 58. And here Jesus says, very truly I tell you, before Abraham was born, I am. What does this mean? So we know from stories of the Old Testament that God is great and powerful. God called himself I am. In Exodus he says, I am who I am. So Jesus is using the same words to talk about himself. Jesus is saying that he was there before Abraham. Well, a few weeks ago in our kids talk we learnt about Abraham and Sarah and God's promises to them. We learnt that God had promised them a baby, but that they were really old. And God fulfilled all of his promises to them. God gave Abraham that baby and they named him Isaac. And he grew up to have a son and they named him Jacob. And eventually, after many generations through that family, Jesus was born. Jesus was the fulfillment of a lot of promises. In the Old Testament, God talks about himself as the Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He is reminding his people of all the great things that he had done for them. But how was Jesus there before Abraham when he was born after Abraham? Well, by using these words, Jesus is saying that he is God. He existed in the beginning before the world was made, and he came to earth as a person. And Jesus is saying that even before Abraham, I am. So Jesus is using the very same words that God used about himself. Jesus really wants the people then and us now to know who he is. By using the same words, I am, Jesus is saying that he is God. He is saying, I am the same great God of the Old Testament. Wow, well that's an excellent discovery we made about Jesus. That makes everything we know about Jesus really important because he is God. Tune in next week with me to discover more about Jesus. Bye!